Good Monday morning, July the 7th, 2025. Ken Arzone here in Vista, California, talking baseball. My YouTube channel, I have over 2,000 videos covering baseball players from the past, baseball history, all aspects of the game. I've been focusing on players in the past whose career is over, 300 or better career batting average, significant accomplishment for your career, 300 or better. That's standard in baseball, isn't it? 3 times out of 10 at bats, you're successful in getting a hit, not getting on base. It's got to be a hit to be 300 or better. This video, I want to look at a player from the past, old school, 1915 through 1927. This player played 11 years. His name? William Chester Jacobson. Have you heard of him? You haven't. I haven't until I went to career batting average leaders. His nickname, Baby Doll Jacobson. Have you heard of him? His career batting average, 311. He played 1,472 games. Not enough for me, but he did have 5,507 at-bats. And he maintained 311 career batting average. 5,000 at-bats? It's not like other players who have 10,000 or 12,000, or in Pete Rose's case, 15,000 at-bats. So let's look at his career. We'll be quick. 1915 starts his career, 24 years old. 71 games, 38 hits, bats 211. Nothing to look at. 1916 did not play, but 1917, that's World War I era. He got into 148 games, got 131 hits, 248 average. Nothing there. So 1918 doesn't play. I think he may have been in the military, 1918, because that was World War I era. But 1919, he comes back, 120 games, gets 147 hits, so that's better than a hit a game. He bats 323. Noteworthy, right? 323 average. 1920, breaks out. Baby Doll Jacobson. 154 games, played every day. 97 runs scored. He gets 216 hits. I think that's a mark, especially for the old-time players. If you can break 200 hits in a season, significant. He gets 216, 9 homers, 122 RBIs. So 97 runs scored, 216 hits, and 122 RBIs. Good, 3 good categories, and he bats 355 and gets 305 total bases. So he goes 4 for 5 in the categories I like. I like the 100 runs scored. He had 97, so he didn't break the 100 there. But he did get the 200 plus hits, 216. He did get the 100 plus RBIs, 122. He did bat 300 or better. He batted 355, and he did get the 300 total bases, which is 305. 4 for 5 in that category, and fell short by 3 runs scored of 100. So a really good year, 1920. 1921, he comes back, 30 years old. 90 runs scored, 211 hits. Back-to-back 200-hit seasons. 90 RBIs, he bats 352. Back-to-back 3 650 plus batting average. And he goes 292 total bases. So 1920 and 1921 will be his signature career years for Baby Dow Jacobson. The 200 hits, the 100 RBIs, the 350 plus batting average. 1922, 176 hits. But he does bat 317. That makes 4 straight years over 300. 1923, 183 hits. Good. Bats 309. 5 years in a row, 300. 1924, 184 hits. Bats 318. 6 years in a row, 300. He gets 306 total bases also. So that's the second time 300 total bases. 1925, 184 hits, 103 runs scored. Bats 341. 7 years in a row, 300. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 341 batting average. 1926, 172 hits. Bats 299. Just missed that 300. I'd like to bat 299 for a season. I'd be disappointed, wouldn't you? So a nice stretch right here. From 1920 to 1926, Baby Dow Jacobson was considered a good hitter. Listen to the hit totals. 216, 211, 176, 183, 184, 184 again, and 172. And he bats 323, 355, 352, 317, 309, 318, 341, and then he goes 299. This guy was a good player. 1927 will be his last season. 94 games, 72 hits, bats 246. So let's look at the career numbers. Baby Dow Jacobson, only 11 years in the league. But he had a nice 6-year stretch, 300 or better. Had the runs scored. He had 2 seasons, 100 runs scored. He had 2 seasons, 100 RBIs, and 2 seasons, 300 total bases. 7 seasons, 300 or better out of 11. Stops playing age 36. 1,472 games, 5,507 at-bats, 787 runs scored, gets 1,714 hits in 11 years. And some of those years were not full seasons. So if you compress it, because one year he had 71 games, and then another year he had 94 games. So I'd say 10 years, about 1,700 hits. Double it. If he had played 20 years and kept the same pace going, double the 1,700 hits, what's that? 3,400 hits. This guy had the potential to be a 3,000 hit guy. But his career was cut short because he started late and he had World War I to deal with. 2 years right there. And then he stopped playing at age 36. So I think it's interesting to look at some of these guys that had the potential to be really good players, but their career was affected by outside forces. You know what I mean? What do I mean by the outside forces? Well, World War I, this guy had to deal with that. He doesn't play baseball because I think he was in the military. Otherwise, why is he missing a season? He missed 1916 and 1918. The other factor, he started late, started at 24. If he had started at age 20 and gone through age 40, this guy could have had 3,000 hits. He had a really good stretch, about a 7-year period right there. Interesting guy. 328 career doubles, only 83 homers, 800 RBIs. But he does bat 311 career, and he gets 2,479 total bases. He could have been up to about the 4,000 range if he had a 20-year career. Baby Dow Jacobson, an obscure name in baseball history. But I was curious about the guy, so that's why I covered him. All right, we're done with him. Who's next? 300 or better career batting average. That's what I want. This guy made the Baseball Hall of Fame. The next guy I'm going to cover. Luke Appling. Have you heard of him? Now, he was a guy who played in the 1930s and 1940s. And guess what? He had to deal with World War II breaking out. So he missed 2 good years of playing baseball. I believe, yeah, he went into the military. According to Baseball Reference, it says military service. So Luke Appling, you know what he did? 310 career batting average. I like it. But I like even more. 2,749 hits. 151 hits shy of 3,000. And he missed those 2 years because of the military. If there's no World War II, and he plays 2 full seasons, you think he gets 150 more hits? Yes. He could have been 3,000 hits. So I'm going to look at Luke Appling's career. He had some good years. A couple batting titles. He's next. Talk to you later. I'm out.